the air signs, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Go on and check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, all right? This is going to be different, okay? I always say it's gonna be different, it's gonna be different, and it's just like a little difference here and a little difference here. But today we're going to do a session, okay? We're going to do a meditation session, all right? This is to be able to tap into rather, the themes in which come up, okay? So that we can connect, so that we can understand, correlate, and, apply the messages to our lives so that they could, benefit us, of course, right? So, all right, we're going to go ahead and do that. And as you can see here with the title, I have added our yin and our yang language, okay? Meaning the feminine and the masculine diversion of it, but also more importantly, identifying the type of readings that we're having, okay? Spiritual versus practical, all right? Now, this is a reading for our air signs. You guys are starting it off, all right? So, you guys are going to be the ones watching the shuffle go down, okay? As your video loads up, I'll be working on the other elements. Sorry guys, it's not like, as fast as I'd like it to, working on the speed of things, but there are just some things that are out of my control, so I have to come to accept that. Air signs, my air signs, what we're going to do here is we're going to pull out 3 dream cards, okay? One for each of you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, right? And I'm not going to define where your messages lie on the spread, okay? That's for you to determine. We will do an exercise. Hopefully you guys do each exercise with me. That way you guys can identify what messages are for you. Because again, I'm not necessarily in control of how the energies are released or where they're dispersed. So you may get messages from each set of the spread, okay? And they're all going to come out simultaneously. So here we go. All right. All right. Spirit of Truth, please give us 3 dream cards for our air signs. Oh, and listen, if you guys were paying attention, I need y'all to really tap in, because everything that goes on here, there's a little nudge, there's a little hint, there's a little clue, there's a little confirmation, okay? This is what was in the middle. Okay, let me see if you guys can see that. Okay, there we go. That was in the middle when I split the deck to shuffle, okay? This also came out in the pre-shuffle, okay? So, Aqua, Gemini, Libra. All right, so first we have fire. Then we have being unprepared. All right. And third, Spirit of Truth. We have technology and food or drink that fell out. We're going to go ahead and shuffle, see what else comes out, or see if one of those 2 come out. There's another 3 wanting to come out. All right, so we just want one more, Spirit of Truth, please and thank you. One more, Spirit of Truth. All right. All right. And then we have cell phone. All right. So we're going to do, we're going to meditate. All right. I'm going to turn the lights down. I'm going to put the candles on, and you guys just, lay back, close your eyes if you guys are in a space to do so, and read them through as if we're going through a dream state. Okay. Now for the collective, we have here what looks like geography. Let's see. overall disasters. Okay, so there's a message for the collective in regards to disasters. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get into that. That's going to be more of an intuitive read. Okay. All right. All right, next we're going to pull out our prompting messages. All right, I'm sorry, probing. Okay. All right, same thing. Basically, it prompts our minds to and questioning. Okay, could be dealing with those in our 20s or 30s. Food or drink fill out for one of the scenario for the dream cards, and then we have food falling back out. Okay, so you guys want to probably watch out what you're eating, dieting, things of that nature. All right, so we have colors and numbers. All right, and we have food. All right, let's see. One more probing message, please and thank you, Spirit of Truth. Woo! Okay, okay, all right, all right. All right, so we have birth and babies at the bottom of the deck for the collective message here. All right. And we have naked, last but not least. All right. Lucky numbers 22, 19, and 15, 10, and 6. Okay. All right. Spirit of Truth, please give us confirmations and clarifying messages through tarot. Please and thank you. 7 of Cups and Ace of Swords. Let's just note that because you never know. Two more. Spirit of Truth, please and thank you. Princess of Swords fell out with a bunch of cards beneath her. What else, Spirit? King of Cups. All right. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And the 8 of Wands. All right. Overall message for the collective is the Princess of Discs. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. All right. The 8 of Wands in reverse. All right. So we're going to go ahead and talk about these messages here. All right. For the collective. For all of y'all. Okay. So this speaks about disasters. All right. Birth and babies and Princess of Discs. So for the collective, there could have been an unwanted pregnancy. Okay. It says here with card number 18 with the birth and babies probing questions here. All right. What do you need to nurture and or develop? In what ways do you feel vulnerable? Are you feeling overwhelmed by responsibility? I'm also picking up a single mother. Okay. A single mother. Okay. I don't know why, but I'm looking at her and she looks like she's pregnant. I know she's not pregnant, but she kind of, I don't know, with that pentacle by her womb, it's signifying to me like early birth. Wow. I just noticed her staff It actually looks like an, what do you call that? What do you call our thingies? Our uterus. There we call it. There we go. It looks like a uterus. I don't know if y'all can see that clear. Really, like in detail. It's more detail, but I don't think I can get it clear for you guys. It kind of looks like a sack, a sack. Probably from your view, but my view is a little bit more detailed. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure that my nails weren't in there. Anyway, so it could be early stages of pregnancy, or you may be having some difficulties during the pregnancy. So I don't know if that has anything to do with natural disasters or accidents or driving or bad weather, traveling, things of that nature. Okay, so I don't know. Let's just keep that in mind. I don't know what that's all about, but those are the overall energies for the collective. All right, now we're going to go ahead into this and see how all this ties in. This is not exactly how I planned on it coming out, but this is how it's going. So we have our air signs: Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, now I do have 3 scenarios here. You can mismatch the messages, scenarios, allow it to fit how it fits. If it's not your message, then don't try to make it fit. All right. But a lot of times these messages get kind of really personal. So I would highly suggest and appreciate if you guys would share this with your friends and family, if you know or feel, even if it's not your message, that it could help someone else. Okay. All right. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and get into our dream state. All right. Okay. It says here, fire or fire-related images, such as volcanoes, fireworks burning, or smoking, probably indicates that you're experiencing passionate emotions in your waking life. Fire is purifying, illuminating, and the source of life, so it could suggest personal transformation or enlightenment. However, if you feel threatened or injured in your dream, perhaps you're putting yourself at risk playing with fire. Something urgently needs your attention before it gets out of control. It can't be ignored or avoided any longer, as it has the potential to be destructive. If you burn alive in a dream, maybe you're being overambitious or too driven or too eager to impress. Maybe you need to take some time out to avoid burnout, especially in a professional context. If a firefighter or a fire extinguisher appears, perhaps you're learning to control your emotions, even if you aren't yet doing so. So there's reason to have good hope of personal progress. Okay, so this here is speaking about you having to address something. All right, and you can take it how it resonates. It could be on the scales of something that doesn't even seem like it needs your attention, but it kind of does, because it could end up going in a downward spiral, as it suggests in the fire card, right? So we have here card number 22. All right, again, this could be for those individuals that could be in their 20s, 30s. All right, it says here, or any age, but I'm just saying we have the number 30 and 22 here. So colors, numbers, what feelings are you struggling to acknowledge? How do you see the world around you? What's not adding up in your life? All right. Now you have the 3 of Wands clarifying that. Okay. And so now the 3 of Wands in reverse, well, upright, it actually talks about having a vision. All right. Seeing your vision clearly, setting forth on putting the plans in motion, or getting ready to put the plans in motion. You know, in its in reverse state, it is the complete opposite. It says here, for the Three of Wands, all right, there may be confusion and lack of direction. You need to open up your tunnel vision to the great wide world of opportunities available. Don't let your fear or self-doubt get the best of you. Plan, prepare, and claim your future success. Okay. All right. So for my air signs, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, there could have been a message here for you in regards to not procrastinating. I don't know. But yeah, basically there's like a lack of vision, or it could be just boredom, or just less daisical type energy, or just things that kind of like make you feel not as driven or motivated to get certain things done. But at the same time, you have that, what do you call that? You have like this passion inside you, right? You have like this fury passion inside you. There's something you want to put out. There's something you want to do. And it's just like, you're just in this energetic stage where it's like not, panning out in the speed that you want, right? Okay, because it could be turning out just fine. But I'm just feeling more of a speed and a timing, like a time frame kind of thing. You also have the clock here. All right. So it could just be, some timing. Okay. If you're taking your sweet time with something, I feel like Spirit is saying, no, you need to address it. You need to take care of it, whatever it is, right away. Because if you don't, it could end up in disaster. Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and get into this scenario here, this dream card of being unprepared. Okay. All right. So again, we're going to have our low lights or dim light session, or candlelight session, if you will. Okay. All right. I hope you guys are enjoying that part. So let's get to it. It says here, being unprepared for an exam or important event, or taking and failing a test suggests you aren't meeting the standards you've set for yourself. It may appear in a dream that you're being judged by teachers, instructors, or interviewers, but in reality, it's you who are judging yourself harshly. You may lack self-esteem, as well as being worried that you are falling short of others' expectations. Your dreaming mind wants you to feel more confident and live life on your own terms. It's prompting you to focus more on your strengths than your weaknesses. If, of course, the dream corresponds literally with a real life situation, it's simply reflecting your anxiety about being ill prepared. Sometimes a dream will take an episode from your past, such as school days or college, and use it to address your current situation. Don't imagine it's simply a case of old worries resurfacing. All right. So definitely getting the sense that you could just be feeling like hesitant. Okay. There could just be a hesitation. All right. And I'm feeling like Spirit is saying that you need to not hesitate, because, and I'm saying, I'm feeling this for myself, actually, to be honest. You need to not hesitate, because you're gonna miss something big. Like, it's a big deal for you. Like, it's actually, whatever it is that you're afraid of is literally an illusion. I'm feeling like, here, this food, like, she's looking at this apple, and I don't know why it's just reminding me of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Okay. And the Sleeping Beauty and things of that nature, when the villain comes and gives the apple, you know what I'm saying, and it's poisonous, and it's like you're feeding yourself a bunch of things that are unnecessary, or may not even be true in regards to how things are really being viewed, or how you're really being perceived, right? It says here, what is no longer sustaining you in real life? Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant, or are you lacking in any area? Okay, so I feel like we have the King of Cups here. All right, so you could be in a state where you're trying to balance your emotions out. Okay, you see here with the cups, I feel like at times sometimes your emotions get the best of you. Okay, you may not even be aware of this. Okay, because we're dealing with air signs. Okay, so um we tend, as air signs, we tend to what do you call that? Appear aloof, okay, or appear as if we don't have emotions or we don't have feelings or whatever the case is. Um, but in actuality, like when we're passionate about something, okay, we want to go forth with something, we do have sometimes that self-doubt or um the lack of esteem, okay, for self. All right. But this King of Cups is actually very emotionally aware. 2:33 on the clock. This King of Cups here is mature, committed. Okay, this King of Cups has intuition, all right, and uses it to focus. All right, this is a very calming individual, someone who is supportive. All right, very loving. All right, so I feel as though there could be also just some concerns on how you're going to be, or how you are being perceived, or how you're going to be accepted to some sort, or how it's, or how something is going to be um how something's going to be received. And not even so much so, because I feel as though for a lot of us, it's not even a concern as to like the actual literal details of, oh, what this person's going to think, feel, and say. It's more so, okay, well, how do I go about doing XYZ? Because I want it to be a certain way. You know what I mean? I want to be that other person on the receiving end and understand where or how that person is perceiving it. Okay. And I want to make sure that my point or message is getting across, right? And either how you're saying it, or either how you're doing it. Whatever the case is, but there shouldn't be a hesitation, because you are enough. That's what Spirit is saying, is that there's nothing you can do. So cute. I love it. There's nothing you can do better than you're already doing it, is what I'm getting, right? Because you are the sauce. You are the special ingredient, okay? So whatever it is you do, think, or feel, all right, is gold, baby. It's gold. So you don't have to think or judge yourself harshly. You don't have to think that others are judging you harshly, whether they are or not. They could be, who knows? But at the end of the day, that's not where your concern should be, Spirit says. Your concern should continue to be on what your purpose is, okay? And I feel like you understand that wholeheartedly. So just know that Spirit's with you, backing you up, and saying go for the gusto, because the time is now. Don't sleep on it. We have cell phone. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into the meditation part on this dream card. Okay, all right, let's do it. Okay, it says here, a phone represents your ability to communicate. So if in a dream you're having a technical problem with your phone, or are unable to get a signal, or you've left it at home or lost it, perhaps you're unable for some reason to get your message across in waking life. Alternatively, there might be someone who isn't being clear. Be sure to bear in mind the possibilities that this person is you. Perhaps you need to be more honest or direct. If a text or email appears in your dream, this may be a symbol of fast communication. Your unconscious may be urging you to move forward without delay on a project or resolution of some kind. Dream about texting Dreams about texting may also indicate a need or desire to be more direct, or conversely, an anxiety that plain speaking runs the risk of revealing some uncomfortable truths. Okay, so this is still talking about addressing something. Okay, this is definitely talking about it in a more verbal sense, in a more communicative sense. Okay, um, this is about revealing truths at that. Okay, and then we have card number 15, naked. Okay, being transparent. All right, we have, it says here, do you feel exposed or outed in some way? What is making you feel inadequate, guilty, ashamed, or vulnerable? What do you need to release? Okay, so there could be some truths that you need to set out or set forth. Okay, um, yeah, there could be some deep truths, as a matter of fact, that need to be exposed. Um, and I ain't talking about snitching, you feel me? But I just feel like deep inside, okay, that you're going to be setting something straight with this, with these truths, okay? So something needs to be said. You know, you need to no longer hold back on whatever this is. This could be something that has that needs light shed upon it. It could be a project that you need to communicate. It could be, you know, you could be a spokesperson and you need to communicate truths or communicate information that these individuals need. All right, so but at the same time you may be hesitant about it due to the simple fact that maybe not received well, or it may be controversial, or you may feel like you're exposing yourself, or you may feel like you may get shunned or outed in some way, as it suggests here. Okay, with this naked card, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, clarifying this message here. Yeah, I'm definitely getting that for my air signs. There could be some hesitation. There could be some procrastination. There could be some overthinking that's causing blockage. Okay. Definitely with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Okay. It says here, your personal power is waiting to be turned on. Laser precision focus is needed to move forward. That means letting go of distractions that let you check out and disengage. For some, depression, anxiety, or mania may be present and need addressing. Okay, so what that is saying, okay, because I'm not a fan of labels, okay, I'm not a fan of individuals going around labeling other individuals as if they have some type of disease or disorder, okay. I really feel as though it's those individuals in particularly that have extreme gifts that neither themselves nor others know how to perceive, okay. If you sat with them for just a while, okay, a lot of the other stuff of not being accepted by others because you're different might set in and be a blockage as to you actually sitting down with these so-called disorders and finding the gift within them. Now, if in fact that's the case, of course you're going to be outed. Of course you're going to be shunned because you're different, because you're special, because you're here and you are walking in your purpose. I mean, that's just, you know, the name of the game, darling. Okay. So you're not alone in that. All of us have been, you know, black sheeps or scapegoats or what have you. Okay. Those that have been born here as empaths versus um, perceiving their experience and turning themselves into narcissists. Okay. Um, yeah, turn it on, turn it on. And I'm speaking for myself as well, because I'm really getting this message. Like, look, whatever it is that you feel like hesitant, bored, not really feeling like it's going to do anything or go anywhere, or, you know, it's almost like I'm getting this kind of small kind of feeling like, well, it's really not a big deal right now, so I'm not going to put too much effort or this into that. Or it could just be you're waiting on a sign. Like you're waiting on a perfect time, and there is no perfect time. The time is now. I'm getting that. It's like, no, there's no it's like as if you want to work out, exercise, eat right, okay? Eat healthy, all right? When is the perfect time to do that? Now, right? And anytime is a good time to start something good in your life. Now I understand, because I go through the phases where I want to uh I want to say, oh, well, I have to have it all in line and all in order first in order for me to start my workout, in order for me to start my dieting, because if I don't, then I'm going to slack. Or if I don't get this product, or if I don't invest in this, and if I don't have this workout machine, or if I don't get this regimen down, or if I don't find the time to do this, then it's just not going to work out for me. And it's kind of like making a bunch of excuses to do what's good for you. like like we really got to get out of the habit of that. I'm guilty as charged for that as well. So I'm gonna leave it there for my air signs. I love you guys so much. If you guys are interested in personal readings, I am offering new services in that area as well. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you for all my viewers and all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. And until next time, guys, love, light, and abundance. Blessings.